This is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel, where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world. Now this time, for the first time, I don't know what this is about. I really don't know. This is like me just doodling about on YouTube and saying, okay, without even me pressing the play button to find out who or what is going on. So this is DPR Ian. The song's called Limbo. That's it. That's what I got. He's got 1.32 million subscribers. I have subscribed and I've also hit the notification button. I'm going to leave all his details down below. It's got Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and it's got DPR, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So why is DPR in and there's DPR? Is it two people or one person? I don't know. Wait a minute. You know what I should do? Before I say anything, go into, here we are. So I'm in his bio bit. So right, Dreamperfect Regime. That's what it's called, Dreamperfect Regime. Okay. It's an independent multi-genre music and video group. Okay. We create, direct, and edit all the types of visual works, as well as curate artists stemming from a wide array of musical backgrounds and influences. Okay. Currently based in Seoul. Okay. Our primary focus is to engage viewers by producing a unique and dynamic experience of both visuals and audio output. Is this a music or what? Because the way how you described it, it sounds like, okay, am I reacting to music? Right, so look, this has already got close to 4 million views, and it was released at the end of December. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Okay, oh. This is contemporary, classical, operatic. Right now, this music could be anything. Dramatic intro, love it.
I left my heart down in the basement, where all the ravens take their turns, picking up.
Mate, I love your track, number one.
I took you out of my existence, only to crawl back into your arms, knowing how much it will take away.
Mate. Right, so at the beginning, it gave me this kind of a gothic between the Joker, like a black and white Joker, and what's that? There's this film with, with Bruce Lee's son, the one that he died. What's that? I don't know what that film was called, but it gave me that element. I love that. It kept me on toes because I was thinking, where was it leading me? If it was going to lead me, if anywhere. But I felt that it was more of, I had a sort of like not a distant connection, but it was a distant because wary of what's going to happen next. Like when there's a box and you don't know what's inside this box, so you don't want to get too close to it. Just in case, bang, it's one of those things. So when the beat came in, my mind was trying to predict a beat that I'm familiar with that will drop in. And then also my other half was thinking, I hope there isn't a beat that's going to drop in. I hope it stays in this kind of element, or maybe a slight small amount of percussions that will come in there, because I like that. I like the force that it was going with. So now when the beat came in, it's still keeping my toes because the beat structure is unique. And even though it fits perfectly well with the structure where it is right now, to my ears it's unique. And to be fair, you wouldn't want it any other way. You really wouldn't. They have to stick out. They have to say, right, how do we make us us? How do we stick out from everybody else? And there's your answer right there. It really is. I love the whole movement. Now, right about now, is for me to fixate myself on the lyrical contents because the visuals were so much. I was sucked in more about the visuals than actually the lyrical content. So it was about visuals and the melody structure, but the lyrical content was kind of blurry, even though it was kind of coming in and out. But it was a lot of things to contend with. And at the sharpest point, the visual had the strongest element. I hope I explained that well. I'm going to go back just a little bit to about say here. About the music, the beat. And looks like this, it sounds like a lot of things happening. But listen.
I left my heart down in the basement, where all the ravens take their turns, picking at what's left of. I took you out of my existence, only to crawl back into your arms.
See the way he's describing Limbo.
Knowing how much it will take away.
So that was DPR, Ian, song called Limbo. For me, the whole thing, brilliant. The whole thing was absolutely amazing. Very, very strong words and lyrical contents. But for me, the visuals were so potent, so strong, that when it came to the lyrical contents, it was like I said, it was kind of like a blur for me. And I had to really concentrate to say, okay, what you're singing about. And when you realize or discover what he's actually singing about, then you see how strong it is and how fitting it is towards the visuals. But the visuals was like, the visual part was the bedazzling, where in the music kind of world, or I don't know, music's got so many different kind of constructions. Maybe it's just me being greedy. So I'm going to say about myself rather than what I think the music industry wants or need or whatever like that, blah, blah, blah. But the music world needs diversity. That's what I should have said. The music world needs diversity. And when I mean diversity, I'm not talking about any appearance or anything like that. It's just as a thing, as a being, as a something. Music should always be invented and reinvented and innovated and so on for it to carry on and, you know, finesse into something beautiful as it always has been. And that doesn't happen without somebody being unique, someone just coming out of the box and thinking about how can I be different from what everybody else is doing? You know, how can I be the shepherd rather than the sheep? And I like that. Because that takes some really mental strength to think of something that's not thought of. Where do you start? Where do you start? And for wherever that is, and then construct it from there, that's the brilliance of an insane genius. So hats off to Dream Perfect Regime. I suppose it's a mixture of your gaming inspirations, songs that you like. I don't know. I'm just thinking that gaming experience and I don't even inspiration and I don't even know where to lead for that. I'm just mesmerized, blown apart, and as well as grateful that I've seen this. I've had the chance to see this because this is art. This is art. And a whole lot more. For that reason, I salute you. Boom.
I left my heart down in the basement, where all the ravens take their turns, picking at what's left of. I took you out of my existence, only to crawl back into your arms, knowing how much it will take away.